If you missed out on the Nana 25th anniversary edition with the Vivienne Westwood cover, according to Viz Media, it sucks to suck. So this tweet was published by Siddharth Gupta, who I know I've done San Diego Comic Cons with him, and we often report on manga industry panels. Panel was hosted by Godswill Ugwa, I believe that's how you say his last name, and he is a community manager for Viz Media. I've actually met him in person at San Diego Comic Con about 3 years ago. In the Viz Media panel, they flashed a few recent releases, including the Nana 25th anniversary edition with the Vivienne Westwood cover that they were also selling at New York City Comic Con. So in this portion, Gods will acknowledge the fact that it sold out, and he said, it sucks to suck because it completely sold out and they have no intentions of reprinting more of this particular cover. Kind of the same thing that editor Nancy of Shoujo Beat told Shoujo Beat readers. If you didn't buy it, she didn't feel sorry for you because you missed out. And I will say, Godswill has a very dry sense of humor, and I think this is just a joke that didn't land well considering the fact that a lot of shoujo readers just feel like shoujo manga in the West, by Viz Media particularly, is just not that well respected. I just personally don't understand the passive aggressiveness, even if you try to pass it off as it's just a joke. In a world where there's still a lot of misogyny, not only in the industry, but also among readers, I would want at least some respect. And this year happens to be Shoujo Beat's 20th anniversary. Did you even know that? One of the few times they actually acknowledged the 20th anniversary came when they released this little cam badge. As for the Shoujo Beat page, there is no sign that it's the 20th anniversary. I even went as far as to search the term anniversary on their Twitter just to see how many times they've actually mentioned it. Here we have the 10th anniversary, 15th. There's nothing for the 20th. From a business standpoint, I understand making things limited because of scarcity. People will run out to buy this thing. But telling your consumer that it sucks to suck that they missed out is just really rude. All you had to say was that it was a limited edition run, but that maybe you would take note for future volumes. Obviously, it sold out online, sold out in Books a Million stores, and it sold out at New York City Comic Con. If you like money, you would probably attempt something similar in the future. Also, by the way, I still recall talking to Godswill, and I was so excited to talk about their Shoujo Beat titles, like Queen's Quality, Yona the Dawn, and he didn't know what I was talking about. So hopefully, 3 years have gone by. Hopefully, you have looked into the titles that your company publishes. That's all.